Okay, so here's my product review on Instagram marketing, a step-by-step to 10,000 followers. It's a course that you can take on Udemy. It was created by Benjamin Wilson, which is this gentleman right here. And Annalise Wilson is also in the course as well. Although this gentleman really started the course, and Annalise is only in it for about 20%, I would say. Benjamin's from Australia. He had about 63,000 students take this particular course on Udemy at the time of this review. So again, 63,000 people. That's pretty substantial. And the course has received a 4.3 average rating at the time of this recording. So that's pretty good. Annalise, she's also from Australia. And like I said, she's in the course about 20% of the time. And she's also an Instagram expert. So this course cost me $14.99. I've seen it as high as $19.99. The pricing on the courses fluctuate on Udemy. Sometimes they'll have specials. Oftentimes they'll have specials on courses. They'll lower the price. So you just have to look out for it. So yeah, the price does fluctuate. Time spent on the course. I spent 14.48 hours, total hours on this course the first time through, and I took a lot of notes. A lot of my time was spent taking notes. So the course itself is 5.5 hours of video, but it took me about 14.5 hours to actually go through everything. I had the course on 1.5 times speed most of the time, so I was trying to get through the course quickly, but oftentimes I had to stop it so I could take notes. And I took this course on 9 separate days over a 12-day span, so it was almost 2 weeks basically. So here's what I like about the course. The course is inexpensive. It was only $14.99, which is a great deal in my opinion. This is one of the least expensive internet courses I've ever taken, actually. So I've spent as much as $2,000 on a course at a time for internet marketing. So this is small potatoes when you compare it to what I've spent in the past. Usually when I buy a course, it's at least $100. So this one was, very inexpensive. Number 2, what I like about the course, it's very easy to follow and understand. They assume you're very new to Instagram. All the explanations and the content and everything is geared towards newbies like myself. I'm new to Instagram, so this was a great starting course for me. Number 3, it's super organized. It's very easy to understand where you are in the course and what is coming next. Each section is numbered sequentially, so you know exactly where you are in the course. It was probably the most organized course I've ever taken. Number 4, quality content. The quality of the content was really good. There was a lot of content, and it was very good content. They provide a lot of useful information, including but not limited to the following: how to set up your Instagram account with a power account, what your profile should look like and what information you should include, how to create a target market for your niche, explain multiple different ways you can attract followers. On the posting side, they explain what you should post, how you should post, when you should post, how often you should post, the best times to post. When it comes to video now, Instagram is really video-centric, so they go into video a lot in the different ways you can leverage video on Instagram. They have an introduction to Instagram advertisements as well towards the end of the course. So, it's pretty comprehensive. You're going to learn a lot about Instagram. There's a lot of different things you can do on Instagram that I had no idea you could do all this stuff on Instagram. So there's a lot of different things to look at and try and master. Number 5, what I like about the course is they have updates. So they update the course occasionally, because social media is always changing, internet marketing is always changing. So it's good to have updates in any type of internet marketing course that you take. And these guys do update the course. It's free updates, so you get free updates for the lifetime of the course. So I also like that as well. Now, what I didn't like about the course. What I didn't like about the course was there's an app that they mentioned in the course called Magic Likes Meter, which is supposed to help you get social proof on Instagram. But this particular app doesn't exist anymore. You can't get it. So they need to update this in the course with an alternative solution, a different app. Number 2, what I didn't like about the course, I didn't like the quizzes. The quizzes were kind of weak, and honestly, I really don't care about the badges. They talk a lot about getting the badges. I guess they're just trying to, keep your morale up as you go through the course, to let you know that you're moving forward. I just don't care about the badges. I don't care about the certification at the end of the course. Maybe that's just me. And the quizzes, they're pretty weak. but whatever. They put them in there anyhow. Now this is nitpicking on my part, but I'm just trying to look for things. I'm just trying to explain things I didn't like about the course. And number 3, what I didn't like, the transcript was very inaccurate. So you have the ability, like down here, when you click on transcript, if you can see this, you click on transcript and it's going to tell you right here in words, what these folks are saying. So in many, many cases, the transcript was inaccurate. There's misspellings, and it's just not an accurate transcript. So that's something they can improve. Number 4, they had an interview towards the end of the course with Marco Guerrero, who's an Instagram ads expert, but he was very difficult to understand. The phone connection was very poor. You could oftentimes not understand what he was saying. Plus, the transcript on the side had a ton of misspelled words and phrases, so it didn't help you understand what he was saying. It was kind of a mess. That part was poor. I know, so they got this expert guy on ads to talk, but I mean, if you can't understand what the guy is saying, you shouldn't put it in the course. I did get some points out of it, but it was frustrating trying to understand what the guy was saying. So that was the 4th thing that I would say was negative. The 5th thing, this is nitpicking, but so Benjamin is the one who actually originally created the course, and Annalise, she just kind of pops in the course every so often, kind of unexpectedly, about 20% of the time, especially towards the end of the course, she pops in more often. It's not a big issue, but, it just kind of makes the content kind of uneven. You expect to see this guy, and then she just pops in and starts talking. I mean, I'm completely nitpicking on this, but other than that, yeah, they really did a great job. So, in conclusion, I'd say they tried very hard to create a great program to teach you how to increase the number of followers on your Instagram account, and they, in my opinion, they over-delivered with their content. I mean, for $15, they just gave you a wealth of information. They did a really good job. I have a ton of notes. I mean, I've got just 9 gazillion notes. So I just took notes. There's literally 20 pages, 25 pages of notes that I took on this course as I was taking it. So they gave a lot of information, a tremendous amount of information. They did a really good job. So I would say if you're a newbie to Instagram or someone who has been on Instagram for a while, but you really want to increase your number of followers, you want different techniques and different ideas and concepts, and if you're willing to work at it, sit down and spend hours, then this course is for you. And I'd give it a shot. It's worth the investment. And if you are interested in taking this course, I've put a link to the course down below. All right, well, thank you so much. If you have any questions, just let me know. But that was my quick review of their course. Thank you. Bye-bye.
With